What's up, YouTube? I'm back again today to talk about some Wii games. Now, the Wii has several video games, and a lot of them are shovelware, as anyone knows. If you go to your local game store, or you go to, say, Goodwill or a thrift store, you're going to usually find stuff like Wii Fit, or, those Zoo-published games that were definitely cash grabs for sure back in the day. But we're not going to talk about games like that today at all. As a matter of fact, I've chosen 5 games on this list that are actually pretty good. So sit back, relax, and we'll go over some games that I want to share with you guys. Number 1, Glacier 2. Glacier 2 is a racing game. Ironically enough, it was actually published by Zoo. I promise this is the only Zoo game on the list. Glacier 2, though, you are racing against 3 other people, where you're in the mountains and there's a lot of snow and cliffs and obstacles and stuff like that. The cool thing about this game, though, is you actually get like weapons, and it's kind of like Mario Kart in that aspect, but it's actually like guns and like bombs and stuff. And you would think just from like the gameplay and stuff, it's cheap. It's definitely a low budget title, but I can tell you right now, this is actually a pretty fun game, and I think I paid only $3 or $4 for it. And I mean, it's like a 2-hour game. There's really not a whole lot here, but it's still a fun game if you're looking for games on the cheap and you want to just get a quick game and just maybe have a Saturday night with some friends or by yourself or whatever and just, mess around. But this game is really fun. I enjoyed it personally. I would definitely recommend it, especially for people who like racing games. And also to mention, the physics of the Wii Remote, they're really not that bad. It's pretty much on par with Mario Kart Wii if you play that with the Wii Wheel, which you don't have to use a Wii Wheel. I didn't. They all feel the same, though, whenever you play this game. So, Glacier 2, it's a good one, for sure. Number 2, Battalion Wars 2. Battalion Wars 2 was actually made by Kujo Entertainment and published by Nintendo, which, of course, this is a spin-off of the Advance Wars series, which I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with. It was on the Game Boy Advance, as well as the Nintendo DS. Battalion Wars actually originated on the GameCube first, and then the sequel came out, of course, on the Wii. Well, with this game on the Wii, it uses the Wiimote and the nunchuck, and it definitely uses the sensor bar so you can navigate around with the crosshair, as you can see in the gameplay. And the first game I thought was harder than this one, and not in a good way. So when I played this one, I actually had a lot more fun with this game than I did the first one. But as you can see, you have 5 factions in the campaign, and you also have infantry and tanks, and you basically just command them to tell them where to go and do the next objective to get through the whole mission. And this game was a lot of fun, I thought. I liked the whole aspect of, commanding where everyone needs to go, and you can swap between them as well. So if you want to be, a gunner, or you can be a tank, or even a helicopter, an airplane, it's pretty cool, depending on the mission, that is. I don't think it's definitely exactly like a hidden gem or anything. I think people know about this series. I do think it's overlooked, though. I really feel like that no one really talks about these games, and it's a shame because Battalion Wars is quite a bit of fun. So if you're looking for something a little unique, and it's actually a first-party title on the system, definitely check out Battalion Wars 2.
Good job, Commander. Anti-air threat eliminated.
Number 3, Pirates Plundarr. Pirates Plundarr is a scrolling beat-em-up developed by Boom Zap and published by Majesco. Cool thing about this game is there's actually RPG elements included as well, so whenever you beat enough enemies, you level up, you actually can gain more stats with a certain skill, like a gun or melee attack. It's pretty cool from what I saw. This game is also 4-player co-op, so if you got 4 Wii remotes lying around, then this game is a total blast, I bet. I haven't experienced it myself, but I bet it could be a lot of fun with some friends. It's a beat 'em up, so it's going to get monotonous over time, just like any other beat 'em up would, but I feel like with these RPG elements and non-linear gameplay in terms of where you can go and the levels, it really helps the game shine a little bit more. If you're looking for a fun, pretty cheap game that you can play with up to 4 people, I definitely recommend this one, Pirates Plundarr. Number 4, We Love Golf. We Love Golf is a game developed by Camelot, which, if everyone here would probably know, that they made the Mario Golf games, as well as the first Hot Shots golf game on PlayStation 1. With this being a golf game on the Wii, you already know it's going to have motion controls included, but I'll be honest with you, they work pretty well. I had a lot of fun playing this game for a little while, and I got the hang of it pretty quickly, so I think anyone who wants to try playing this, it'll be pretty easy for you to pick it up and get good at it pretty quick. The AI I thought was not that great. They were very easy, but I think I was playing on easy, so that just might have been the difficulty setting, possibly. I think this game was actually supposed to be like a Mario Golf kind of deal, but because they actually didn't make a Mario Golf game for the Wii, it looks like Camelot did make one because Capcom published this one, so it's kind of a pseudo Mario Golf game for the system, but it's a lot of fun, honestly. If you like golf games like Wii Sports Golf or Mario Golf or even the Everybody's Golf games, it's very similar to that. You'll feel right at home playing this game.
Sink it to win.
Turn your back swing. Stop. Stop. Win.
Nice birdie.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Number 5, Little King's Story. Developed by Sing and published by XE Games, we have Little King's Story on the Nintendo Wii. And this game is pretty unique. Best way I could classify it is if you've played Pikmin, this game is a little bit like Pikmin. You play as this little king and you have your own little kingdom, but there's really nothing there. It's just a bunch of villagers and a few buildings and your small, pathetic little castle that you have. As you use your villagers to help get you more bowl, as they call it, which is technically just gold, you can actually upgrade your kingdom and you can make, more bigger stuff in your kingdom, like more. You can get like more buildings and stuff like that. You can upgrade it. Kind of has like an Animal Crossing feel to it as well. The graphics are really bright and colorful, and it gives the world a pretty unique taste to it. I like it a lot, personally. I didn't play a whole lot of this, maybe like an hour, but I kind of enjoyed this game. I definitely have this on my backlog, so I do want to go back and play it. But it's a pretty unique game, I think, and I feel like this game just never gets talked about. So if you happen to stumble upon this at a game store, or if you know someone who's got it, who knows, check this game out. It's pretty good. And there you have it. Those are my 5 Wii games that I recommended for this video. There's a lot more that I could have recommended, honestly. There's a ton of good games for the Wii, and I love talking about them. It's a lot of fun to share, what people may know or may not know, or just reflecting on the nostalgia and going back to the past. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more similar content like this in the future, be sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and even share it with your friends if you want other people to know more about these types of games. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all take it easy.